So, do you want to do the welcome to episode 18 thing? Because we could do it while we're walking to the camera. So, Lynn's going to introduce the video. Action!
Hello viewers, doggy. Welcome to episode 18 of the Skye Jeep Tours video blog. And this is the first one that I've introduced because Sam won't let me anywhere near the camera.
Well, I will. Anyway, what are we going to treat the viewers to today, then?
A view.
A view.
Like no other. It's got me and him in it together.
Yeah, and a happy Christmas, actually.
Oh, it's nearly, it's a couple of weeks, yeah.
Well, this will be our Christmas episode.
Oh, will it?
This is going to rival Downton Abbey Christmas episode, this one.
Ah, have you got jingle bells?
Probably somewhere. Have a listen.
Ding, 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 ding.
Now, if you happen to have stumbled on this episode in mid-July, I can only apologise. The winter is an amazing time here on Skye, and Kylerhea is just as enchanting as it is at other warmer times of year. Today, Lynn and I are taking the short walk from Skye Jeep Tours HQ out to the Otter Hide. Actually, it's been renamed the Wildlife Hide because you're more likely to see seals, dolphins, eagles, herons, and a whole host of other beasties rather than the shy and elusive otter. Kylerhea is a community of about 15 houses on the Skye side of the narrowest point between Skye and the mainland, and the Kylerhea Strait boasts one of the fastest tidal streams in the whole of the UK. This concentrates the fish population and creates a veritable smorgasbord for the eagles, seals and otters. No wonder it's one of the best wildlife spotting locations on Skye.
Welcome to the Otter Hide. So named because the otters are hiding and you can't see them at all. But you can try, which is what the fun is all about.
Quick, there's one down here.
You're joking, man. Oh, you found one.
There's something out there. You see it?
No, where?
Just down here, straight down.
There's something down there.
In the unlikely event of you not seeing any wildlife, you still have some pretty spectacular views to enjoy. The five sisters of Kintail are to be seen in all their splendour on the other side of the water. 3 of them are Munros. I guess the other 2 got married. Mountaineers will appreciate that joke, and to everyone else, I apologise. Anyway, let us bring you down to Kylerhea on a jeep tour, or come and stay with us in Boris or Clemmy and enjoy one of the most beautiful hidden corners of Skye.
Hello folks, we're into the middle of November and can you believe it, we're going out on a jeep tour the day before Hurricane Abigail hits. So we've got a bit of a storm coming in. Nonetheless, we have a lovely chappie here called Diego, who's from Argentina and he's a film producer man. Hello Kylie, you're going to join in the shot, are you? And Diego's making a little film. So we're going to go out in the jeep and take some film. I hope we survive. Wish us luck.
The weather forecast was utterly horrendous. As we drove out of Kylerhea, the rain didn't bode well.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Diego.
How are you?
He's
from Argentina, direct. Argentina, Isle of Skye. Yeah, here would be like...
Joining us on the shoot was Helen, a young filmmaker who was studying media at Skye's Gaelic College. Having a second camera operator was to prove useful throughout the day and enabled Diego to concentrate on doing pieces to camera using his selfie stick, whilst Helen videoed him doing pieces of camera using his selfie stick. The Argentinian audiences are indeed in for a treat.
No va rápido, pero va seguro y hacia ahí estamos yendo. Nos espera un sol, un clima que nos dice acá Sam que nunca lo hubiese soñado. Estamos en pleno invierno y el sol es impresionante. Hacia allí vamos.
Now, I speak absolutely no Spanish at all. Or was that Portuguese? So I've no idea what he just said. Perhaps someone could kindly supply a suitable translation and I'll put the subtitles in. Anyway, we hop back in the Jeep and continue our journey northwards towards the Quiraing. The Quiraing is one of Skye's most iconic and spectacular landscapes. It wasn't used in the Lord of the Rings films, but it could have been, and it's the product of a huge landslip which happened a very, very, very long time ago. The landslip runs the whole 30-kilometre length of the Trottenish Peninsula, and the Quiraing is the only bit which is actually still moving. The fault line, a little further north, churns up the road, and it has to be flattened and resurfaced on a fairly regular basis. There, geology can be interesting thanks to spectacular places like this. Once Diego had filled up another couple of memory cards, it was time to jump back in the Jeep and head off to a secret location. Undoubtedly, Kilt Rock is the most famous waterfall on Skye. It's not, however, in our humble opinion, the best. We think this one is, especially after a bit of rain. We include this waterfall on our Trottenish tour, but more than that, I'm not going to give the secret away. Book up a tour and we'll take you there.